So welcome to another one of our shipping videos. This is our great opportunity where we get to show you all the guitars that we've been building in the previous week, let you see all the different options that we've been using and everything that you guys have chosen on your beautiful guitars. So this week we've got some really nice custom guitars that I want to highlight. These are ones that we've been finishing off over the last few weeks. We're also going to have a look at some different various finishes on our guitars this week. I have a nice selection of the different carbon weaves. We have one here with a carbon with a blue thread woven through it. Here's one with a red thread and two with the different the vibrant weave. So give you a nice opportunity to see the different colors and the different possibilities with our finishes. So if you've been watching our YouTube videos over the last number of weeks and you want to see more, then make sure to subscribe to our channel and also hit the notification bell, and you'll get to see our videos as they come out. So over the last couple of weeks I've been telling you about how we've changed our approach to a lot of custom guitars. We've stopped a lot of the custom offerings that we were doing previously, the really exotic customs like the 9-string that I showed in last week's video. And I thought I would actually show some of the customs that we've been shipping out this week. And we hadn't shown the customs that were being made kind of over the last 2 months. And that was just because I felt it wasn't really a good idea to showcase the guitars that we were no longer building. And if you're one of the guitars that weren't highlighted in that, I apologize. I know some of you guys were a little bit disappointed that your guitar wasn't in the video. But you can rest assured that it was in my hands and I did look at every guitar that went out of here. I just didn't film it. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the customs that we've got that we've been finishing up over the last couple of weeks. And the first one up is going out to Alan in Arizona. And this is a tenor version of our X7 guitar. So for this guitar, what we did is we had to build a custom insert that went into the mold to make a different neck profile. Slimmed it all right down to the width for a 4-string, and then made a nice little custom bridge for it. Really beautiful little guitar. And I guess this is something, you know, that we've made a few of these as custom, and we're not going to be offering those at the moment, so don't ask. But it is something that maybe we might look at again in the future. But really nice little custom tenor guitar. I think the X7 is a really good size for it, and finished in the nice blue carbon. Now, next one up is going to Adam in New York. Now, this is some proper custom going on here. So this is obviously Royal Ebony X20, as you can see. It's a baritone scale. And somebody forgot to put the frets on this one, so this is a fretless. We've done a number of fretless guitars over the years, and obviously we do our fretless bass, but we've not done very much fretless. Probably this is actually the only baritone fretless that I've done, and I think actually it worked really well. I really like how it sounds and plays. Again, not one that we're offering as a standard custom at the moment. But nonetheless, a really cool guitar. Comes with our adjustable bridge here and the 6 individual piezos, and that actually worked really well with this guitar. Black carbon back and sides, goes really nice with the Royal Ebony top. So hopefully we'll get some a little video or something sent in from Adam playing that one. We'd love to hear it being played properly. Mark in Maryland. This is a X20 12-string Co.Donegal, and a beautiful piece of Co.Donegal. And this is pretty much, this is a standard X20 12 that you can buy on our website at the moment. It comes with the gold tuners here and amber back and sides. The only thing that puts it non-standard from our current stock is that it's got the LR Bags Stage Pro element, and which is a pickup system. It's a very good pickup system, but something we're no longer actually offering on our builds. Then we've got Chris and Gateshead. Actually, I need to talk about these 3 guitars together. So we've got one going out to Chris in Gateshead, one going to Greg in Colorado, and Dee in Illinois. So 3 of these are our X10, only slimmed down. So let me grab an X10. So this is our very popular X10 model. And this is an X10 slimline. Exactly the same on the front. Very different from the side. So So I've made a few of these as customs over the last year or two, and we've taken quite a large section out of the side of the guitar, and it's become a really popular thing. A lot of people have been asking us about it recently, and I've really kind of fallen in love with it. So I think this is a custom that we are going to offer. I think we've decided that we're going to make this a standard product. We don't have it listed on our website yet. We don't have it on our builder yet, but we will. And the reason I'm telling you about that today is because I saw these three sitting here and I thought, well, I think it's just time to tell you guys that we're going to do this. These three were made as custom, but sometimes customs just really inspire you. And this is kind of the way a lot of our product line has kind of developed. People asking us for something interesting and unique, and then we sort of develop it. I want to give a shout out actually to Evan Blyden. Evan was the very first person to push me to build a slimline X10. He asked me to do a slimline version of his nylon X10. I was just really impressed how well that worked. Some people saw that and ordered another, and this, you know, we've had another and another. We've probably done maybe 10 or 15 at this stage. So we're going to develop a mold. We're going to get the tooling all put together, and this is going to be something that you can order pretty much right away. So let's have a look at it. So I'm going to work out the exact specifications of what we're going to do on this guitar as an option, but works really well with our X10 configuration. So this is using the X10 pickups. Normally they're configured on the side here on a regular X10, but here we're putting it on the top. It's got the Crevo humbucker, it's got the 6 individual piezos, it's got the MIDI output here, 3 volume controls for each, and then the quick switch running in between. So gives a really nice acoustic sound. Still, you know, surprisingly full acoustic sound for being such a slim body. You know, this really is half the thickness of a standard X10. Projects well, really comfortable to play. As you can see, this one is finished in green carbon. It's got that really nice vine inlay running up the neck, the gold tuners, and then the gold hardware here to match. So I think it's a really beautiful guitar. Be a great stage guitar, very versatile, and that's what's kind of inspiring us. You know, we've been using the motto here over the last number of years that we want to make and inspire music, and that really is the core of what Emerald Guitars is about, is to make and inspire music. And I think these guitars really kind of typify that. So this one's going out to Greg in Colorado. That same slim body, and this one has kind of what we would have called our level 2 package on our X10. So it's the piezos and the humbucker, and it doesn't have the MIDI, so it doesn't really need the MIDI on this one, but it's 2 volume controls and then a quick switch in between. So again, really functional, great stage guitar. It's got our gold rings inlay running up the neck. I actually really like the rings, and I think that matches very nicely with the color of the strings. And the veneer on this is Clara Walnut, and goes really nice with the black carbon back and sides. A nice look on that guitar. Then we've got one to D in Illinois. So this is a customized version of a custom, and so this is again that same slim body design. This one has been done with the vibrant weave and then covered in purple, and I just really like how that looks. It really caught my eye when it came out. That purple just really pops. It's a fan fret version. Scale on it is 26 inches going to 25, and same configuration as the previous one with the humbucker and the piezos, and the volume 2 volume controls and the quick switch to select between the different pickups. And this one also has the lumen lay glow in the dark markers down the side of the neck as well. So yeah, that one really stands out. So I'm not sure whether we'll be offering fan fret on that, but there's a good opportunity that we will. We are offering fan frets on our other 6-string guitars, so I guess we probably will be able to do it on an X10 Slim whenever we launch that. Now, into our standard range. So these are the guitars that you can now purchase through our website. You can configure them on our 3D builder on the website, and these are all our current and up-to-date specs. So David in Minnesota has gone for an Amicus, and he went into the builder and was able to see our carbon weave with the blue fiber. And this is something new that we've just launched, and it's really quite subtle, and probably see it maybe in the back better. It's quite a subtle finish. It's a metallic thread that runs through the carbon fiber, just woven into it, and that metallic thread just really nicely catches the light. So from a distance, it just looks like black carbon fiber, and then you just see this little hint of color as it catches the light. So I really like that subtle kind of contrast finish, and it's got something different with it. Also got the ring inlay here, and this is one done in the silver, and yeah, I think that's a really elegant little guitar. So that's our Amicus 12 string, that's our short scale 12. Okay, next one's going to Alfie in Germany. And Alfie has our X7 guitar, so our small scale, or short scale power guitar, and this one has the ring inlay done with white, and finished in the black carbon. So that's just a natural carbon, just with a clear coat. And this, with the shorter 24-inch scale, is just a really nice, compact, very comfortable guitar to play, and very popular at the moment. Then this one's going to Sam in Pennsylvania, and it's the same body. The only difference is the veneer on here, and the fact that this is a nylon. So the veneer is zircotti, and has really nice contrasting colors in it. Very dark colored wood, and then goes nicely with the black carbon back and sides. And as you can see, this is a nylon string guitar, so it's got the custom carbon headstock, slotted headstock, the custom tie bridge, and it's fitted with an LR Baggs element pickup. Another X7 nylon. This one's going out to Alan in Illinois, and pretty much exactly the same configuration. The only difference is that this one has spalted beech on the top, and it's got that really nice grain pattern in it, and amber back and sides. So nice to see two X7 nylons together. Then we've got Greg in Wisconsin. So now we're into the X10. So this is the full-size X10 body. So this is pretty much the exact same configuration as that first Slim that I showed you. It's got the piezos, the humbucker, and the MIDI. This one is finished in blue carbon, and blue carbon all around. And you can just see again, we'll just have a look at the difference in the size. So quite a difference in profile. Exactly the same on the front, and it's just the back profile, and exact same contours on the very back. So this has been a very popular guitar since we launched it. I think just coming up on 3 years. Actually, I think 3 years now this month since we launched the X10. It's really been so good because a lot of people just really gravitated towards it for a stage guitar. It just really works well if you're playing amplified, but then also has a good acoustic sound. Okay, so this one, Royal Ebony, again with the level 3 system with the piezos, the MIDI, the piezos, and the humbucker. It's got divine inlay in silver with a little gold figure of 8 on the 12th fret, and then that Royal Ebony just works really, really well with the amber back and sides. A lot of times we'll do Royal Ebony with black, and have we got another Royal Ebony here somewhere? Yeah. So you can see, you know, you can go with the black with it, or you can go with the amber. So it gives you a good idea of how it works 2 different ways. So that one's gone out to Greg in New York, and you certainly bagged yourself a nice one there, Greg. Lovely pattern on that Royal Ebony. Then we've got John in the UK. He's got this X10, and this one's got candy stripe Paduke on it. And in here we've got the carbon with the red thread. So same thing again, it's black carbon fibre. It's just got that little thread that's woven through it, and it just catches the light. And I think that's a really, really good combination with the candy stripe Paduke. I think the subtle red here just matches with the sort of subtle reds on the top. Go very, very nicely together. This is our new configuration for the X10 with the piezo and the humbucker only. And now we're doing it with 2 volume controls here. So we've simplified it. We wanted to keep it a little bit of a cleaner look on our X10, a little bit more acoustic focused. So we've removed the side mount controls. They're only now on the level 3 system with the full MIDI, and we do it now with the internal controls, and that works very nicely. Volume control on the piezo, volume control on the Crevo humbucker, and then you can just nicely blend between the 2. So now we've got Patrick in Ohio. This is an X20. The veneer is Kiwazinga, and really nice unusual patterning on this. It's got like veins that run through it that are like a reddy purple kind of color, and just a very nice subtle color that runs right the way through it. And I've always been a fan of this veneer. It was one of actually the earliest veneers that we used way back at the start when we started doing veneers. So probably like nearly 15 years ago. It's got the inlays here with the white rings, and amber back and sides. And I think amber always goes well with the Kiwazinga. Now, this one's going to Australia. So we've got a lefty, a really, really beautiful lefty. And this is the vibrant weave in green that we were talking about earlier. And this is a fibre that's been coated with silver. And that's what gives it the really, really bright look. So all the other carbon fibre colours are done with a black carbon fibre with a transparent colour over the top. And because it's a colour over black, it always looks a little bit darker. But with this, it's always bright. And whenever you see a direct light on it, it becomes very vibrant. Hence the name, Vibrant Weave. So beautiful bright green colour. Got the gold tuners on here, gold strap button. And this has got an Ellerbags element pickup system in the under saddle, and gold Trinity knots running up the fretboard. Then the top veneer is Royal Ebony, and then it's got a green transparent over the top of that as well. Just really ties it all together. So it's kind of a darker, more subtle green on the top, and then that vibrant back and sides. That's a real beauty. So that's going to Andrew and Louise in Australia. Then we've got Elliot in Aberdeenshire in Scotland. Elliot's gone for the X30, so that's our big jumbo body. It's got a big 17-inch width lower bout here, and really nice deep proportion, but it's a very contoured X30, very contoured jumbo. So it's a very comfortable jumbo to play, gives you that real big sound. And back and sides in this is finished in amber, and the top is spalted chen chen. So if you like a jumbo guitar, definitely check out the X30. Last one I've got is going out to William in Connecticut. I think that's a real beautiful one to finish on. This is, I'll look at the back and sides first. So it's the Vibrant Weave, and this is with amber over the top of it. It's just a really rich golden amber color. Gold tuners on there. The top is it's like a quilted burl maple. So it's you see the burl, but then there's also quilting running through it. Quite a unusual and unique veneer here, and it's just kind of like liquid. I think it is like liquid gold whenever you look at it, along with that back and sides. Just got so much life in it. Finished with a vintage amber burst around here, and then it's got the gold Celtic vine inlay with the leaves marking the frets. I think that's just quite beautiful. Really quite something special. So that's a really nice one to finish on. Oh, it's also got the glow-in-the-dark fret markers on here. So I think that whole guitar just glows. So that's it this week. So I've enjoyed showing those to you. I hope you've enjoyed watching them. It's nice to see those new designs coming off our builder. If you've not been to the 3D builder, please go to emeraldguitars.com, have a look at the 3D builder and see all the different guitars you can configure. It's really quite fun just seeing all the different finishes and trying the different carbons, the different veneer finishes, the colors over the top, all the different pickup configurations. Actually, I'm going to lay down a challenge because I haven't worked this out yet. Somebody who's a mathematician out there, go to the builder and tell me how many possible configurations of guitars we have that we can build. I tried to work it out one day and I lost count, and then we've added more configurations and possibilities since, so that's multiplied it up again. So yeah, there's somebody out there who's smarter than me who can tell us just how many configurations you can build in the Emerald Guitars builder. There's no prize except for the fact that you'll be smarter than me, so that maybe is motivation enough. Remember, X10 Slim, this is something we're now going to be offering. We've been just calling it the X10 Slim. It's a name maybe that might just stick, or I don't know, we'll maybe come up with something else. If you have any other ideas for it, let me know what you think. If you have any thoughts about that guitar and that configuration, let us know. I'd really like to hear your comments on about the X10 Slimline. I think this is going to be a really cool one. I know you guys have been contacting us about it. The people that have got them love them. So it only seems sensible that we put this into production. So that's it for this week. You might have heard some banging going on in the background as we're recording, or production area is still in process of being built out in the building that's just right behind these walls. That's pretty exciting. We've been doing a lot of the wiring this last week. The electricians are there wiring up our new spray booths, putting in new lights, just configuring everything and leaving it ready. So we're doing about 50% of the building is going to be ready to move into first, and then the other two peripheries are going to be ready then after. Hopefully maybe in about 2 months we're going to be actually out there doing some work and move all the prep and the painting and polishing areas into the building. So that's exciting. That's what's going on in the background. Yeah, that's it for this week. No more news. If you have any questions, stick them in the comment section at the end, and we'll maybe come to those. But thanks for the engagement. It's been really good actually getting back into these over the last couple of weeks. I know you guys have been enjoying them because I've been getting a lot of really good comments, and it's nice to be able to do them for you guys. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.